Kamala Harris is a monster. A lawful evil female humanoid, she is a politician and attorney from the West Coast, who is the 49th and current Vice President of the United States since 2021. She served as a U.S. Senator from California from 2017 to 2021, and earlier as an Attorney General in California. Rather than depend on raw attacking power, Kamala uses a charm offensive as she seeks to continue her rise to power. Kamala Harris's natural armor causes her armor class to equal her challenge rating of 19. Newer to the political machine and much younger than other politicians of her magnitude, Kamala's hit points reach only 262, and her speed is average at 30 feet. The Harris monster is defined by a dexterity score of 24 and an intelligence score of 22, quickly darting away from incoming attacks and circling around for a response. Strength, constitution, and wisdom sit at 14, 17, and 18 respectively, while her charisma score is at a respectable 20. Years of work as a prosecutor have made her proficient in investigation, and working surreptitiously under powerful men have made her skilled in both animal handling and stealth. She carries a saving throw proficiency in dexterity and intelligence, with notable damage resistance to acid and condition immunity to the deafened condition. Defined best as cackly, she drowns out the words of her enemies with acidic, blood-curdling shrieks of her own. A prosecutor turned politician, Kamala has become proficient in the language of the commoner, as well as the ancient Orwellian language known as doublespeak. After dodging attacks, the Harris monster fights back through a combination of spellcasting and short-range attacks. At varying levels of usage, Harris is able to cast the following spells using intelligence as her spellcasting modifier: Tasha's hideous laughter, hellish rebuke, dissonant whispers, shatter, misty step, magic mouth, hypnotic pattern, and vitriolic sphere. As an attack while taunting an opponent, Kamala can use blinding cackle glob to spit up a chemical blob to a point within 15 feet with intent to blind her opponents for a round. Alternately, Harris can try to antagonize one creature within 30 feet. On a failed save, the creature not only takes psychic damage, but also must use their reaction immediately to attack another creature that the Kamala Harris monster can see. As another option, Harris can attempt to seduce an older creature using Californication. Calling out to that creature by name, she attacks their wisdom in an attempt to charm the creature for 24 hours. Once seduced in this way, the affected creature can only repeat saves once per hour, with the difficulty increasing through the time. Finally, the Harris monster sports multi-attack, allowing it to first use Californication if she pleases, then launch 3 blinding cackle globs, potentially replacing one such attack with the use of Antagonize. As a reaction to seeing one of her allies perish in battle, Kamala can immediately use the Under the Bus trait and magically transport herself to the dead ally's location to use her West Coast form trait. This trait allows Harris to draw on wild and mystical magic from the West Coast and gain the following benefits for 1 minute. Immunity to fire and poison damage, immunity to the poison condition, a +2 bonus to her armor class, and a flying speed of 30 feet. Once the monster uses this trait, she cannot use it again until next dawn. Similar to Donald Trump monster, Harris also has access to friends in high places. It is not currently known whether these two monsters have different friends or share some common ones, as the twisted labyrinth of the political machine weaves complexly through the world's elites. As a creature of immense power, she gains access to 3 legendary actions which she may use one at a time at the end of another creature's turn. She regains the use of these legendary actions at the start of her own turn. Using 1 legendary action, Harris can use her annoyance feature to use the antagonize action. Alternately, when hit with an attack, she can use 2 legendary actions to call down from the heavens a media veil, which blunts some of the damage from an attack. The veil also allows Harris to disengage from the attacker and take the dash action. For a cost of all 3 of her legendary actions, the Harris monster can use her maniacal laughter ability to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on up to 6 creatures within a 30-foot range. While her armor class and hit points are low for a creature of her ability, she makes up for the lack of physical fortitude with an exceptional wit and charm. Her words fly around the battlefield, ensnaring uncareful creatures while she lashes out with acidic, cackling globs. Kamala Harris is a monster.